Okay YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to another one of my video. Currently, as you're about to see here, we are in the downtown area of the city of Crater Village, Bahariterra. A lot of these homes downtown are really new. Look up Crater Village Bahariterra construction boom on YouTube. I did some videos on it myself. Maybe you've seen them. Well, the houses, all the construction work, some of these houses are awful close to Lake PecanVista, the largest and deepest lake in Bahariterra. Crater Village is called Crater Village because it's in a big volcanic crater called Caldera. The volcano is Mount PecanVista, which is also the highest mountain in Bahariterra. It is extinct, meaning it won't erupt anymore, but there are some vents and shafts that are active that are slowly starting to die. Now, don't confuse it with dormant. The volcano will never erupt again. That's why people live inside the crater. Now, at the very bottom of the volcanic crater, it fills up with rain as all the rainwater runs downhill. Introducing Lake PecanVista. That's how that's happened. It looks small, but this isn't the whole thing. It goes on and on far down this little trail, which is a part of Crater Rim Boulevard, which isn't paved. Now, those trees over there on the other side of the water are on a huge cliff, which comes all the way up to about right there. And they are super tall trees. So that makes it look like that far side of the lake is pretty close. But it's actually about a quarter-mile away. The lake goes pretty far down. Lake PecanVista is surface area 4 square miles. And it's a bunch of different basins of water connected by underground tunnels for flowing water. It's a pretty cool place. And we are going down Crater Rim Boulevard right now, next to Lake PecanVista, so you can take in the beauty, maybe hear some nature sounds whenever I'm quiet for just a second, if you're lucky. I don't stop talking much. And I'm gonna explain to you the situation with the Crater Village construction boom and why it's controversial. The Crater Village construction boom is a lot of building of new housing, stores and restaurants and just stuff in downtown Crater Village, Bahariterra. Now, building houses and cutting down forests and ruining deserts and stuff. Yes, there's rainforests and deserts. Crater Village is small, but there's all kinds of climates packed in there due to the mountainous terrain and the rain shadow. This right here is a Bahariterra swamp oak. It's a highly endangered species that loves wet cliff sides, especially near Lake PecanVista here in the rainforest. The temperate USDA Zone 8B rainforest. Now, people are mad that the rainforest is getting cut down and the desert's being built up, and where the rainforest used to be, they're building houses. And as the construction progresses, the houses and buildings and businesses and skyscrapers edge closer and closer to Lake PecanVista. You have to go way off where the roads aren't paved, like far down Crater Rim Boulevard. So far down it that it doesn't even look like a boulevard. It looks like this now. You can actually see what this small island nation of Bahariterra's continental divide is here on Grand Calagizo Island. All the water that lands on this little road right here, Crater Rim Boulevard, or down on this side, will go to Lake PecanVista. But all the water that lands on the other side of this wall-looking structure here will go all the way through the jungle, down the side of a mountain, to the Atlantic Ocean. This mountain is so tall that it snows up here in the winter, but down at the bottom of Mount PecanVista, it never gets below 50 Fahrenheit, which is probably like 20 Celsius. And there are coconut palm trees at the bottom. So yeah, it's really cold up here on top of this mountain because it's so tall. And Lake PecanVista goes on and on forever. See, we had ourselves a bend in the trail, and you keep following it, and turns out Lake PecanVista keeps on going all the way down. It's a very big body of water, looks like a mirror, very beautiful and clear. There's a lot of big steep cliffs that drop down to the water. I'm about 50 feet above the water, but it's only about 12 feet in this direction away from me. And that's because this ground drops off pretty steep. And we keep following this unpaved section of Crater Rim Boulevard And here on our left, you'll see an opening in the trees with a little trail that will lead you down to the water. And as you can see, people have polluted the once pristine, beautiful Lake PecanVista with their bags, a drawstring bag, some kind of article of clothing under the water. Don't know if you see that. And that is why environmentalists and people who care about Mother Nature, including me, we don't really like it that Crater Village is expanding closer to the shores of Lake PecanVista than it already is. It's ruining this beautiful rainforest and pristine beauty. That's why we protest for Bahariterra government to kind of help us out here and protect some of this. There's all kinds of cool things in Bahariterra. Our island nation is in the Atlantic Ocean, so we got plants from Europe and North America, which are far to the east and west of us. And if you believe in evolution or the creation stories, or if you're like me and you believe that there's creation stories and a little small scale evolution possible, whatever you believe, Bahariterra has plants from Europe, North America, and a few unique to Bahariterra. This plant is from eastern North America, and just like many of the people moving here to do work here before they leave because they're a construction company, well, just like those people, this is from Virginia, North Carolina, and that's how it got to Bahariterra, the closest U.S. states to Bahariterra Islands. Now, I forget what this is called, but it's a broadleaf evergreen here in Zone 8B. It produces beautiful flowers in the springtime. Maybe you can screenshot it and you can go to your gallery and you can share this, hit the share button, and you can click Google search image and it will tell you what kind of plant this is. Just be careful that a lot of plants look like this. You might want to make sure you got the right one. Cheers!